for the first ever Ktm Rc Cup, India's largest racing championship. Over 1,000 plus participants from across the country, from every nook and corner, battled it out in the grueling selection process that went through 8 cities, and we picked the top 10 fastest racers and brought them here for a 2-day training camp, and then for an intense qualifying session to pick the top 16 racers that will finally go out and race for the championship in the finale. And we are coming to you live from the Madras International Circuit for the grand finale of the Ktm Rc Cup 2023. This is race 1. It's a 6-lap shootout. We're qualifying, and who's starting from pole, take the win. Well, he's had a drastic start. It's not been the best of start for him. Looks like Anish Shetty has clearly emerged as the race leader after that fantastic race start from P3. Good job there from Anish Shetty. Abhishek Vasudev, Navneet Kumar, Surya PM, Amarnath Menon, Alvin Xavier showing their skill through the selection rounds that happened in 8 cities in India. The top 10 from the 8 cities were then brought here to the Madras International Circuit for a 2-day training program with the KTM expert riders from Gusto Racing and, of course, Mr. Jeremy McWilliams, the ex-MotoGP rider, the ex-MotoGP racer, who's currently the test rider for the factory team. He works with the marketing and the R&D department. He's also responsible for all the KTM street motorcycles that you see out there on the road. He tests them diligently and makes sure we get the best bikes out. Oh, looks like it's disaster for bike number 2. Something's gone off there, off to a bad start. It's 3 races to this championship title. This is race 1. It's a 6-lap shootout. We're coming to the end of lap 1, and the front bunch is closely packed. Well, these are mostly the expert riders. We've seen very good racing from these riders. These are well-known names in the Indian National Championships. These racers have battled it out before in various formats. Looks like Navneet Kumar has managed to regain the lead. Has he done it? Yes, he has. What an incredible save and return from Navneet Kumar after a disastrous start there for him. Oh, one of the bikes going out there at the end of turn 1. So far, so good. Navneet Kumar reclaims the lead and he's in charge of this race. Remember, it's the best of the 3 races. We've got 3 races today to crown the first ever Ktm Rc Cup champion. Looks like Navneet Kumar is stepping up the pace here at the Madras International Circuit in lap 2. Looking very, very strong now. Last time around, Alvin Xavier clocked in the quickest with a 2:03.288. Oh, looks like the fight is on. Alvin Xavier doing a fantastic job from P6. He's moved up as the race leader now. What a job well done from Alvin Xavier. He's being closed in by Abhishek Vasudev, who's in hot pursuit in P2. We've got Navneet Kumar, our pole man, currently trailing behind in P3. Anish Shetty, who led the race briefly, is currently in P4. Amarnath Menon in P5. Surya PM in P6. Kayan Zubin Patel in P7. Pradeep C in P8. G. Balaji in P9. And Sudhir Sudhakar in P10. That's the top 10 out of the 16 as it stands. And looks like the man from Kerala, Alvin Xavier, is in charge of this race and in charge of the championship so far. Can he make it happen? The fight continues. Looks like Navneet Kumar is severely under pressure. Amarnath Menon has managed to get ahead of Navneet Kumar and move into podium contention. He's in P3 at the moment. What a job well done so far from Amarnath Menon. He started the race in P5. He's moved up a couple of spots into P3. So far, a phenomenal dominance from Alvin Xavier from P6 to lead the race. There we see, looks like Navneet Kumar responding back to Amarnath Menon. He gets into the inside at that turn 1 and manages to get ahead. It's gruelingly hot here at Madras International Circuit. We're at Sri Perambudur, about 35 kilometers of east coast city of Chennai. The humidity is really up. temperatures soaring, really good conditions, especially for racing. But it's going to be grueling hot in those leathers. The Ktm Rc Cup will definitely be testing the mental capabilities of these racers, as well as their physical capabilities, and of course their riding skills. It's a platform exclusively to the beloved KTM motorcycle owners. A chance, a platform provided by KTM India to give all the KTM motorcycle owners a chance to come out onto the racetrack and show us what they've got. In the front, the fight is continuing. Abhishek Vasudev lining up right behind Alvin Xavier. Looks like he's gotten ahead of Alvin Xavier. Is this a two-way battle to the checkered flag? We will see what's going on. In the front, Abhishek Vasudev and Alvin Xavier going head-to-head. There's massive movement. Last time around, Abhishek Vasudev clocked in the quickest with a 1:59.715. As we see on the screen, Alvin Xavier has gotten ahead of Abhishek Vasudev. Down the hill they come into the main straight, and Alvin Xavier leads the charge. We're halfway through this race, 3 laps to go. Abhishek Vasudev desperately trying to close in that gap. We've also got Navneet Kumar, who's clearly gotten ahead, and he's secured by that P3 at the moment. Amarnath Menon on a lonesome P4. Struggling a bit there for pace at the moment. As far as lap times are concerned, he's a 100th of a second quicker than Navneet Kumar in the earlier lap. It looks like he's lost quite a bit of momentum in that last lap. What a race so far. These were the 16 top riders selected after some really gruesome, intense selection process. It's the top 16 of the country, ladies and gentlemen. This is India's largest racing championship, and we are here live at the Madras International Circuit. Welcome once again. If you've just checked in, this is the first ever KTM Rc Cup 2023. It's the first season, and we are having a blast. We've had 80 riders come here for the weekend, giving all 80 riders an exclusive training into the art of racing with the KTM expert riders from Gusto Racing. Of course, we had the legendary ex-MotoGP racer, Mr. Jeremy McWilliams, who interacted with all the 80 riders earlier on. I was just having a chat with him, and he's been having a blast interacting and sort of guiding all these racers to do their best here at the Madras International Circuit. And all the riders really are having a blast getting those valuable tips, those insights into racing. So far, we're going into the penultimate lap. Looks like Navneet Kumar has managed to regain control. Has he? He's still in the contention for podium at the moment. It's a 3-way fight for that P1. We've got Alvin Xavier, Abhishek Vasudev, and Navneet Kumar going head-to-head. Amarnath Menon in a lonesome P4. Looks like Surya PM has also cleared that P5 for himself. Kaim Zubin currently fighting it out with Anish Shetty for that P6. Sudesh Sudhakar also trying to join in that mix. G. Balaji in P9 and Rohit Lal in P10. That's the top 10 as it stands, and the fight goes on. Oh, that's a massive impact there. Oh, we've got a rider down. That's a nasty, nasty incident there. Just after that turn 3. I'm still trying to gauge which rider went down there, but we'll be sure to let you know what just happened. From the looks of it, I mean, I remember that helmet. Looks like Alvin Xavier. That did look like Alvin Xavier. Oh no. That's a tough day at the office for Alvin Xavier, a prime championship contender. He was in fact leading the race, fighting it out with Navneet Kumar and Abhishek Vasudev. Not really sure what went down there, but oh, that's not the way the championship was intended to go for Alvin Xavier. We hope he's all right, and He's got 2 more races. We hope he can race to his prime form, but that really looked like a nasty tumble there. Looks like it's right now it's Navneet Kumar, Abhishek Vasudev and Amarnath Menon that's in podium contention as our top contenders go around turn 12, all out into the final lap. Here's our start marshal indicating to the riders that it is the last lap of this race. What a championship battle is going underway here at the Madras International Circuit. We're into the final 10 corners of this 6-lap shootout in race 1 of the Ktm Rc Cup. Fantastic job so far from Navneet Kumar, Abhishek Vasudev. They've been holding fort, priming it out. I mean, it's not just about going all out from the very start. You need to be strategic about how you fight through a race. That's competition number 3 leading the charge. Navneet Kumar regains control, our pole man. I mean, talk about drama from the very start. He had a really bad start. He moved down the order and he's fought back. That just clearly shows the pace he's carrying. Currently, he's the only one in that 159 sector with Anish Shetty, who's actually clocked from that mid-order the quickest lap time of 159 this race. That's the time to beat, but he is in that mid-order and he's currently out of podium contention. Valuable points in the taking for this race 1. It's going to kind of set the championship standings. Looks like Navneet Kumar is clearly gunning for that win. Massive lead there, as you can see in the screen. Abhishek Vasudev in P2, but coming under fire from Amarnath Menon, who's in P3. Surya PM also joins in on the fight. They're coming into the final corner. There's bike number 3. Navneet Kumar, our pole man, gets out of the main straight. The checkered flag awaits. And he takes the win for race 1 in P2. Abhishek Vasudev coolly graces on. And it's Amarnath Menon that takes P3. That's the top 3. Navneet Kumar, Abhishek Vasudev is clearly the town favorite to take that 2023 championship home. Can he do it? He's got 2 more races to prove his mettle. Well, he's got the likes of Abhishek Vasudev, Amarnath Menon, Anish Shetty and Surya PM to fight it out with. Let's take a quick look at our top 10 at the end of race 1 in the first ever Ktm Rc Cup. It's Navneet Kumar that takes the win. Abhishek Vasudev in P2. Competition number 4. Amarnath Menon in P3. Anish Shetty in P4. Surya PM in P5. Kayan Zubin in P6. G Balaji in P7. Sudhir Sudhakar in P8. Rohit Lad in P9. And Varun Patel in P10. That's the top 10, folks. And what a race we've had so far. Welcome once again. We are painting Sri Perumbudur and Madras International Circuit orange this weekend for the first ever Ktm Rc Cup. India's largest racing championship is underway. Over 1,000 plus participants from across the country, from every nook and corner, battled it out in the grueling selection process that went through 8 cities, and we picked the top 10 fastest racers and brought them here for a 2-day training camp and then for an intense qualifying session to pick the top 16 racers that will finally go out and race for the championship in the finale. We just got done with race 1. 2 more races to go to crown the first ever Ktm Rc Cup champion. So stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Test பண்ணு. Everybody, we are at the pit lane of the Madras International Circuit. We just got done with the first race of the Ktm Rc Cup, and we're here with our top three. It's Amarnath Menon on bike number 4 that takes third. Hey Amarnath, how's it going?
Good to be back in the podium. It's the first season of the year, 2023, so not bad. Not a great start. Of course, winning is what we look up to, but be in the podium, of course. It's a two more race to go. The race was pretty good. Not a decent start. I mean, not a great start for me. So I lost a couple of bunch, and then I was able to catch up with these guys. And the first bunch ran off, and it's all mixed and a mixture of things happening. And I was watching the show for a while. Then I tried to close down, and the initial and the ultimate penalty lap, and I almost closed on Abhishek, but it's almost done. Checkered flag is done.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for Abhishek, and fuck, he did a great job, and even Navneet too. So yeah, it's a great race.
Tell me, how was your start?
Start was pretty bad, as you could see that. So yeah, but I think I tried to overcome that, and it worked well. So I think once start is done, I think I'm in the P4s or P5s, and slowly go down, and I think Alvin's had a bad crash as well, so he was in the first bunch as well. So I'm lucky in the podium in one way. But yeah, look forward to the couple of races coming ahead, and we'll put a stellar show like the same, or maybe on the top.
Well, folks, that was Amarnath Menon who takes third. Congratulations, Amarnath. Let's go catch up with Abhishek Vasudev on bike number 6 who takes second. Hey, Abhishek, good afternoon and congratulations. How was your race, buddy?
Well, didn't go as expected at all. The first 3 laps were amazing. I was making moves without even thinking about it. And, well, after 3 laps, the bike she had a double standard to her. She's not reacting the way at all. And you can't gas out because the rear is stepping out everywhere. I must have saved like 5 crashes, and that was my race. So I see Navneet going ahead. Navneet and Alvin collide. Alvin crashes. I miss Alvin's head. And then I'm like, okay, fine. Let me try to catch this guy because every time I crack open the throttle at lean angle, the bike doesn't like it. So I was like, okay, fuck.
I think still it's a big save for you to come on second and take some points.
It's good. We have 2 more races to go. Maybe we can figure out the pressures and maybe a click of the suspension that's going to be requested to the KTM team. And if they do agree, then it's going to be one hell of a fucking race. Yeah.
All right, that was Abhishek Vasudev that takes second in race 1. And we have, with the man of the hour, the pole man, Mr. Navneet Kumar from Chennai. Hi, Navneet. Pondicherry. Mr. Navneet, the winner of race 1. How was the race?
Race was pretty good, but I had a really bad start. You must have seen I had a wheelie, and then in a matter of one lap, I went to P4. So that was really unexpected. Then all these riders are just like asking for the small gap to just push in their bikes, and yeah, unexpected moments with many people. But I hope everybody's all right. Um, Altogether, what can I say? I just won the race, having a good feel with the bike. Nothing's changed from qualifying. I just put on the quali laps again and again and saw the checkered flag first. So I'm really happy for that. I'm happy that my dad and sister are always there, that's next to me as my left and right hand to support me. So that's one of the biggest thing I can wish for.